I'm now live. It says right there. How does this underlighting work for me? The double chin light. So, what I've done is I've rotated my little work desk to the clockwise 90 degrees, which allows me with either hand to reach many more places. So, of course, it's pitch black. It looks light right here, but it's like in a cave right over there. 1 foot over there, the photons don't make it. Am I able to even see what I'm doing here? I don't know. This is just going to become a complete clusterfuckage in no time. This thing, I don't think I need this very often. Set that up there. Okay. There's a gob, I think that's the right term, gob of extension cord octopusation happening there. So really the only area that is illuminated on my desk is the part that you cut open and extract the beating heart, which I guess is fine if that's all you're doing. But if you're trying to find a screwdriver that's in that corner over there, you're out of luck. Okay, so with this in mind, here, Gustafson, what I want to do is pull this out a little bit. This here. That way that is covering the gob. Sort of blocking the gob better, maybe. Why does this feel saggy? Who knows? This whole thing is built upon clay or sand or whatever you're not supposed to build some shit on. That's what this place is built on. Okay, now I can't see what I'm doing. So far, this is not working out for me. Do I need to move this light higher up so it illuminates the upper decks? That's a little better. This way the photons hit this upper area as well as the lower appendectomy area. Okay, now what? I have a tray of lots of trays of drawers which could hold tools. Will I put them away? No, probably not. I would probably not put them away. There should be a way for me to, the lower part here is where I do the repairs, the engine room, stoking the furnaces. The middle deck is where the passengers are, the pens that are awaiting repair, and then above at the top deck is where they're done and they're waiting to get off on the lifeboats. Does that make sense? Is that a logical way to organize my life? The top deck being pens that are complete and ready to go. I think that makes sense. So that would mean that the tools are on the lower deck. Should I turn this around so you can see what I'm talking about? This is the area where I will be fixing pens, cutting, gluing, hammering, doing whatever I need to do. The second layer is where the pens are waiting to be hammered or glued. The top layer is when they're done. And let's say I'm done with this pen. Fixing this pen, putting a sack in it, doing everything I need to do. I put it in here. This whole thing is up on the top shelf. So that means it's done, ready to go. Ready to go on the top shelf. Here is where this is purgatory. This is where they're waiting to be repaired. Here I'm repairing them. And they go to heaven or hell. Their judgment day is up there. I can see this particular pen, which you can't see. There you go. This particular pen has lots of teeth mark here, and lots of teeth marks there. A lot of teeth in that there pen. Okay, these 3 pens and this nib, what's wrong with this nib? These 3 pens are to be repaired or something. Taking up room, they don't need to be there. What is this nib? I don't know. Help me. I need help. I realize this light is garish. I could do little puppet shows here, little dramas with my hand. Last night rather than watching the umpteenth time some asteroid documentary, I watched the Bayreuth Festspielhaus doing about half of the Das Rheingold with Pierre Boulez as the conductor. And it was a modern age hydroelectric plant, which was the place setting for the first scene in that opera. And it was really, really neat to just listen to music. In this case, also watch the people acting, singing. And I went down memory lane. I still do love that opera. And it was really quite a lovely experience I had in my bed last night, all by myself. And Der Ring muss sich haben. Except I'm singing too high. Logo was quite well cast, I think. He looked sort of like Liszt with a hunchback and creeping around like a little bit like Nosferatu with a hunchback, and he really was quite fun. What is making me think of that right now? Oh, the drama of my shadows on my hands reminded me of that opera last night. So now let's just plan this out. I think, does this make sense? Is this making sense? The thing I don't like about this right now is I'm sitting on a piano stool that's on wheels, and part of my free flowing is a little constricted by a rug that my caster hits. So that's a little bit of a traumatic thing for my shock absorbers. But anyway, I think this is the plan. So now, what do I do? Does this fit in between those? It does, it does. I can put this right here. I like that. This can hold. There's this little thing where I have all of my nibs that I sorted out. There and there. Except now where do I put these things that I just moved? I don't like them where I put them. See, this thing could contain pens I'm working on for other people. Couldn't it? Could it not? I'm not really working on that many pens for other people, though. Am I? I'm just going to put these right here. Springy, tight, whatever, accountant, rigid. Empty. These are nice for pens that you're taking apart and you want to put the parts, keep all the parts together. It's handy for that one. This one is handy because it's glass. So on the bottom trough here, I put sections and nibs that need to be soaked. The top part, I put the pens that they came from. So that's nice for that purpose. Good. I'm liking this. What the hell are these things? This is Neville's pen. This is a loop. Who knows what this is? This is garbage. That's garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Does that belong there? No, but that's where I'm putting it. Nibs and feeds. Schaefer. Okay. See, I'm looking at things like this and I'm starting to lose my mind. It's like there's too many things in my little head. What does this do? This goes, I think, to my couch. Why is it here? That's a pen. Nasty sort of thing. Made in Japan jumbo pen. This, I want to thank the Academy for presenting me with this lovely gift. I want to thank my mother and father for putting up with me. I want to especially thank the fluffer that did work so well on the production. Thank you very much. I don't know if this is supposed to be an ashtray or what. It has a little divot for your very own cigarette. It's going to go right over there. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, now I've got a lot of space up there. I can hold things. I also have lots of gold nibs up there that I don't want to upset by pulling them down and bumping into something. That's fear. Over here, behind me, see these here's that carpet again. This is where, if I get into the idea of selling pens, I can put Canada's pens in that envelope and have it safely away from my work area here so I don't get them mixed up, which I've been doing. I'm hungry. This is another light bulb, another lamp. Maybe I should have this ready to get plugged in. Here.